reduce cravings.
The station where our veterans'
mood.
voices are heard. MBR Talk.
Hey, thanks for tuning in. Welcome, Quack.
Program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent.
Find us on the web at mbradio.us.
For your Wednesdays is where we do it. This is the safe place where our stories are told and met with compassion, love, understanding, and faith. This
sustainable energy and everything.
Yeah.
And it's got 100. Each little pack has 195 milligrams of caffeine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been sleepy all freaking day.
Wow.
But now the brew blend is lion's mane mushroom, cordyceps mushroom, reishi mushroom, and chaga mushroom.
Yeah.
Which is supposed to be stimulants.
I've heard of that, all that. Like, I've heard of those mushroom coffees and things like that.
Stimulants put me to sleep. Like, I'll drink coffee at 11 o'clock at night and go right to bed.
Emo, that's what happened to me when I drank that, because you can mix this stuff in coffee, orange juice, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mixed it in coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm actually just now starting to wake up.
You starting to wake up at 9 o'clock at night. You're about ready for bed, old man.
I know. Listen, I'm already in bed, okay? But admittedly, I have to get my kid up in the morning and get him ready for school and put him on the bus.
I'm so glad I don't have to deal with that anymore. But I get to go do.
I've been doing this since he was 3. Okay.
I get to go deal with driving 60 miles away to go have my wheel bearings put in tomorrow.
I've been doing this since he was freaking 3, and he's 17. It's exhausting. I'm so ready for him to be out of school so that I can have a break on school days.
So when people make
Oh.
about it really hurts.
Oh, are you? Yeah, I'm just doing the Warrior Wednesdays. So yeah, yesterday I lost my debit card.
Oh no.
Oh.
My wheel bearings went out. And then I was in one of my Australian buddies' lives today and got to deal with a hater of massive proportion.
I'm supposed to be getting my air condition fixed tomorrow. You know, the one that broke in February, right after they fixed my heater.
Yeah.
And it's gone out 3 days before we got 11 inches of snow.
Yeah.
Oh, I went to court on Monday and talked to the lawyers about the case for my son.
Thanks for the hat and mustache.
I'm really excited to be here. I'm hoping Dr. Lee
They gotta pull the billing stuff, and they gotta get some more paperwork and talk to other people, and we're gonna see what happens.
Hey, Cricket, I ain't seen you in forever.
Thank you, Foxtrot.
My ex-husband was being very nice to me. It was very weird. He bought me lunch.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How you been, Cricket? It's been forever, it seems like.
Hey, Cricket. Hey, so Sarge,
yes, sir.
I'm not going to call her name because to be honest with you, I can't remember her name right now. But I think somebody
longer.
Somebody that is really special to you sent me a friend request today on FB.
Me?
No, Sarge.
Oh.
Female.
Text me.
I'll do it after we get off here.
Yeah.
Because I'm not opening my computer right now, and you know what happens when you take and leave a freaking live to try and send a message.
Yeah.
What up, cowboy?
No. Mine's longer.
Cowboy, because I was talking about what when I told you that stuff this morning, Larry, Cowboy told me he was gonna come find me and make me taste his boot if I said that shit again.
No, let me tell you exactly the way I said it. With him talking about leaving, I told him, I said, I will come find you and I will shove my boot so far up your ass, you know what the soul tastes like.
Hey, Cowboy.
Understood, sir.
There's another thing for us older generation of veterans. We'll put our boots so far up his butt that his breath will smell like shoe polish.
Either way,
I mean,
I know you're not going to understand John like Navy, but we could always, put him on Male Buoy Watch.
Dude, I ain't smelled shoe polish since I had to polish my boots back in like 2005 was the last time. Actually, no, I take that back because I did polish my cowboy boots for Michael's graduation.
That was probably a brown polish.
It is brown polish.
Yeah, see, completely fucking different.
That's right.
I mean,
Brady.
That wasn't brown
Larry.
polish. That was shit. What's up, Brady?
That's you today?
Yes, it was me that added you.
Okay.
There you go. There's
Hey,
your answer.
Cowboy.
There you go, Sarge.
Hey,
There's
Emo.
your answer.
What's going on, Brady?
Not a whole lot. Just got done folding a bunch of laundry. Boring.
You see how I look like I'm high right now?
Are you?
I was about to say, are you?
No, this is the way I've been all day after drinking that cup of coffee at 10 o'clock this morning.
I was going to say,
sounds like you need real coffee instead of mushroom coffee, sir.
It was mixed with real coffee.
that doesn't mean shit.
Clearly didn't work.
Wait, Larry, you had mushroom coffee?
I had
Not that kind of mushroom.
He
Yeah,
had
not that
healthy
one.
mushroom coffee, like the edible kind.
I was excited.
But he's acting like he had the psilocybin kind. So, who really knows?
I mean, it's Larry. You never know who.
Exactly.
Yeah, you never know with me. And speaking of mushrooms, so the wife showed me a video, and this lady and her husband rushed their dog to the vet's office because it ate a wild mushroom, and they thought their dog was going to die, and they wound up paying $141 just to find out their dog was high.
No, so okay. A couple of years ago, we partake, and my boyfriend has a medical card, and so he had some stuff, and we set it to the side, and our male dog's never gotten in anything.
Thank you for the tiny dining.
He ate the ash, and it got him high. We didn't know what was wrong. He wouldn't stop staring. He wasn't responding. We thought he was in shock, paralysis, and coming to find out he was just high.
My cat.
In his defense, he's only
a whole nug once.
In his defense, it's only an 11-pound. He's only an 11-pound dog. If I blow smoke in his face, he's down for a couple of hours. Not that I would do that on purpose, but I have accidentally before. He walked up to me and I didn't know.
So I'm in a legal state, and I had accidentally left a nug in a baggie out on my table, left the house, came back, it was chewed through, and my cat Ozzy ate it. Not all of it, just a little bit.
Squishy.
And I came back and he was I called the vet and I'm like, yeah, so my cat ate my, and they're like, oh, he'll be fine if it wasn't that much. He'll be fine. You don't need to bring him in. Unless he's vomiting or going to sleep for a very long time, he'll be fine.
So,
but he was cheeched out of his mind.
oh yeah, no, so was my dog. And the whole reason we were scared is because about 2 weeks before this happened, we had an 18-year-old Maltese that had a blood clot on his brainstem, and he like stopped being able to eat and drink and all that stuff. And we were worried that like something might have happened to Pip too. Come to find out, he was fine. He was just gone with the wind.
Brady, I am actively feeding and trying to catch that kitten that is marked like
the mini Marty.
a mama cat had 2 kittens underneath my back stairs.
Aww.
One of them is marked just like Loki is.
Which looks just like my cat.
So I'm
One of my
trying to catch that kitten. It is eating, so it's eating the food that I keep putting out, and water, and drinking the water.
That's good.
Tell Loki I said he's a dog.
He's laying on the floor right now. Look, he's living his best life. Hold on. Oh, it may not work because I have the background on. Yeah, it won't. I won't be able to show you, but he's stretched out on the floor on his side.
Yeah.
So
Sleeping with his eyes halfway open, because that's what he does.
Fair.
yeah, I'll be right back. Laugh real quick.
You want to say hi? Come say hi. All I had to do was say hi, and here he is.
Oh, he's such a good boy.
He's like, I will come say hi.
It's a Loki. Look at his face. He's just like, oh
I
my
know.
God, love me.
He's like, cuddles, Dad. Give me all the cuddles.
I was on the phone with my brother earlier, right? And Loki's sitting there, he's growling at me and everything, like this far from my face. Like, play with me. Give me love. Play with me. Just. And my brother goes, if I didn't know any better, I would think that dog was vicious.
So a friend of mine had her farewell live tonight, which is why I'm a little late. And it was a big, like, we were trying to determine whether she was fey or not, right? And we had like prosecution and lawyers and all that stuff. And her dog, whenever her dog would be like on trial and her dog would make any noise, Pip and Leia would both come in and jump on the bed. And I'm like, that's it. That definitively proves it. And she has a corgi. So.
Did your lights turn off?
My TV turned off, so the background light is gone. Yeah. That's how my brain works.
You need a bath. You need to let me wash you.
Yeah, you do. You stink.
The problem is I need help because I can't really put him in the bathtub. And when I tried to wash him with the water hose last time, he drugged me into the
So you take him out back and you use the sprayer nozzle on the water hose, but you get a kid-sized pool.
He won't go in it.
Toys and stuff in there.
He won't go in a kid-sized pool.
You have to listen. It takes time, right? You have to work, like, bring the pool out and just let him like sniff it, right? And then put toys in it and have him retrieve them, and then just have him fucking stand in there, and then fill it up, but don't make him get in. Like, it's a whole step process. You can do it. I believe in you.
Dang.
Ratty, where are you at again?
We're the Squishy.
Minnesota.
Oh.
Wishies.
Double logging you in. What?
If we can stop with this damn weather and tornadoes and all that, I need to get out here and mow my grass again. I just mowed it like 3 days ago, I swear, and it's already overgrown again. It's rained every day since I mowed my grass last, though. So. You were just out, Luke. Literally before I started the live. That's what took
Where'd
me.
Cowboy go?
Hmm?
Where'd Cowboy go?
I don't know.
I
He
didn't
came
do it.
back in. He dropped out, but came back in.
It won't let me send another one, Sarge.
You can't. You can only send one a day.
Yeah, you should have thrown that up there when you first started.
I would have, but I can only throw it up when it pops up like that. It popped up as a flash goal, and I don't know what the flash goals are until I hit start on them.
Oh, gotcha.
A lot of times it's like roses from 10 different people or whatever. You know what I mean? Just random stuff. It doesn't make a difference if you hit it or not anyway.
What are we talking about? I still don't get this whole live thing.
So up top by the little heart me thing, it's a flash goal. So I have to get 4 gifters to send their heart me within, I got 12 and a half minutes left. It's just a goal that pops up that you can hit like a quick goal during your live.
Where's this at?
Right underneath my name. There's a countdown clock.
I
With a heart next to it.
Shit.
All right, you see where the subscriber star is at?
No.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
It keeps moving. Like right now it's on a heart me and then it'll flip over to the
Be the first member of my community, that thing?
Yeah, that thing. Or you just hit the heart next to my name and then you could send the heart me that way, but I think, didn't you already do it?
Oh, I can only do it once? It doesn't
Yeah, you
count?
can only do it once.
Yeah, you can only do it once a day.
Guys, my meds are kicking in. I'm going to bed. Love all of you. I hope you have a great night.
All right, see you later.
Love you. Have a great night.
Sleep well.
Huh?
So how is your guys' mental health today?
It needs to be washed right now, except for the one thing that's still got the chicken bones in it. The other 2 things.
Yeah, I know. I'll take it out in the morning.
But the other 2 things don't go in the dishwasher. They don't fit in there for
Are you
shit,
asking
so
me or us?
Both of you.
They're fine. No dirty dishes.
Mine's
so-
okay. I mean, had a fairly good day other than it's kind of gloomy out. I mean, it's been raining for like the last fucking week.
Well, I'll tell you how my day started. I got up, fed dogs, wasn't expecting my father-in-law to be here till about 10 o'clock. He showed up a little bit after 8 this morning to carry me to Walmart to get a tire for my truck because I had a blowout yesterday on the way to Walmart to get a tire and to get the wife a coffee. So I had to leave my truck sitting in the parking lot of the freaking coffee shop all night last night. So I had to go change a tire this morning.
Fun. So this, see if I can, my nice big air conditioner. I don't know if I can bring it on here. Let me hold on. Let me just turn that off. Let me just do this. Make it easier. Turn off the background. Why is it not letting me do it? Okay, add. Cool. All right, so cancel that. So this, I went to plug it in the other day, and now mind you, I only bought this last year, and it gets no power.
Oh no.
Yeah, that I paid like $300 for that air conditioner last summer.
What brand is that?
It is a Medea. I bought it at Ollie's
A Medea.
last summer, and so now I'm gonna have to rip it apart and see if there's an interior fuse that it possibly may have blown.
You don't have a reset button on the plug itself?
I do, and I flipped it 5 times. It is not working, and I plugged it into 3 different outlets.
Well then,
yeah,
boy, if you
like I said, I only bought it last year, and it works. I bought it probably August last year, July or August, and it worked perfectly fine. When I moved out of that house down there, I picked it up over the weekend before all the storms, plugged it in, and nothing.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Could it have been dropped?
No, not unless the boys dropped it bringing it in here. But I didn't hear them drop anything.
I literally just bought one. It's still in a fucking.
Still in the box.
It's still in the box. That's why I asked what brand. I don't even know what fucking brand this is, but now that makes me worried because mine's a portable one too.
Yeah, I don't know. It kind of bothers me because this air conditioner is good enough to keep the entire downstairs cool.
Right.
What up, Taylor?
Hey, Taylor. Okay, I know.
So I bought this one for the downstairs too. Like we have a AC unit upstairs, but it's older and it's a window unit, you know?
Well, there's one in Michael's room already. I just have to put it in the window. One in Ashland's room, which I'm probably just going to take that one out and shut that door. And then I have one in my car that I bought for Michael last year, and then 2 more on my back porch.
Now
So
you
I've
have
got
so many.
4 window units. Doing good tonight, Taylor. How are you? But I was really counting on this one.
Shoot. But you
And
only
that's-
bought it last year. Is there a warranty on it or
Maybe, but I'm
where'd you buy it from?
Ollie's.
What the hell is that? Oh, Aldi's?
No, Ollie, Ollies.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a thrift superstore. Like they have all the name brand stuff, but like half price and cheaper.
Okay.
They sell everything from like clothing to food to, yeah, it's a discount store. Clothing to food to, you can buy flooring or rugs or furniture, lawnmowers a lot of times.
Okay.
I probably,
probably
do have a
didn't come with
warranty on it
one?
somewhere, but I don't know where it's at.
Shoot.
Well, get out of there.
sorry.
You don't go in the trash. You know better. Oh, I love Ollie's too.
Yeah, we just got one here, and I haven't walked into it yet because we also got a Aldi, A-D-L-I.
Yeah, Aldi's.
And I won't never step foot back in the one here again.
Aldi's is good. All right, so like that's how I stock up my cabinets is with Aldi's.
Well, so they bought Winn-Dixie out.
Okay.
And Winn-Dixie here had a pretty big store. And as soon as the store closed, they come in and remodeled before they opened the place. And the store that they've got here is now a third of what the actual store was.
Yeah.
And me and the wife went in there and we walked down one aisle and
creeper.
they had cereal and stuff up there. And then I look over and there's hairbrushes
You're
and
being
stuff.
watched.
Always.
And then we go over to another aisle and there's cereal on that aisle. Nothing is with everything. They've got
Okay, so
everything all over the store.
So you watch The Fat Electrician? All right. I'm going to send you a YouTube link where he's talking about Aldi's and how and why they have the store set up the way they do. Hey, it's pretty good. It's funny as hell too.
Well, the store, the Winn-Dixie store here that they moved into was about
Are you done?
I want to say about 2,000 square feet,
Yeah.
and the part that they have open as a store now that they remodeled is probably about 2,000 square feet, if that.
Yeah.
And I don't like the attitude of the cashiers there,
Yeah, I can see
because
that.
all the folks that worked for Winn-Dixie, they fired all of them.
Yeah.
And got new people in there, and their attitudes just royally suck.
Yeah, that is a small Aldi. So I like Aldi. Like I said, I use it to fill up like my pantry, right? However, I will not buy fresh meat from Aldi's at all. Too many times have I went to buy like ground beef or steaks or pork chops or whatever, and it has been rotten when I bought it.
I would.
And one of them, one Aldi I went to in North Carolina, I had a damn fit, dude, because I bought, they had like the little 4-packs of the frozen pizzas, right? The little deep dish pizzas. Bought one, popped it in the oven, right? I didn't look at it. I just popped it in the oven, went to go cut it up, dude, and it had a roach frozen in the cheese. I lost my shit.
That's just
Yeah.
nasty.
Yeah. It's gross.
I only go to Aldi's for pantry staples too. Like
Yeah, I use it to fill up my pantry. That's all.
or
And another
fruit.
thing I
I've
don't
had
like,
good fruit before and veggies, but
There is
I
an
don't think for
Aldi
me.
in Lexington, North Carolina.
another thing I don't like about them is having to pay for your freaking shopping cart to walk around in there.
So, okay, so here, all right, so there's a Kroger off-brand store here called Ruler. It's all like Kroger products and everything else, right? They do the same thing. Save a Lot in Cleveland, you have to put a quarter in for your cart, but they do that so they don't have to pay people to go out and pick up their carts. Thank you, Brady. You know what I mean? They actually, the way they have their store set
That
up,
was
and the way they
Brady.
set everything up, they keep costs down so much. That's how they can give such big discounts on their food products.
This one here don't have no discount on squat.
Most of their stuff is generally cheaper than everywhere else. That's why I use it for pantry staples a lot.
Well,
Mine
I
is too.
I was going to grab a bag of cereal while I was in there, and it's cheaper at Walmart.
Is it?
Yeah, by $1.
Okay. Hey, Carissa. 12 seconds. I need one more heartbeat.
Now they did have.
But I can't send you one.
Nope, you can only send one.
Hey, Cruza.
Okay.
The only thing I can say good about them is they actually have frozen dog treats there.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, something. So the way this town is set up that I'm in, right? So if you go across Kings Highway is Schnucks, which is like the big grocery store, and they've got every damn thing in there. Hey, Ginger.
I'm sorry, what is it called?
Schnucks.
Schnucks?
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of that.
But they have like everything. They got a full-on liquor store in there and the whole nine. You go across the street, there's Aldi's, and then there is a Walmart grocery store. And then on the other side of that is a Ruler Food. And then right up about 2 blocks is Save a Lot.
We don't got none of that up here.
Yeah, well, so the big Walmart's across town, but this little Walmart just does like food and stuff like that. It's a Walmart neighborhood market.
Yep. It's not a super center.
They don't sell anything in there but food and like stuff you'd find in a normal grocery store. your meds and dog treats and stuff like that.
So I have one of those too here in town, and it's called Tom's Food Pride. And the man who owns it, he owns one here in town and the next town over, which is 10 minutes away. And he literally hardcore takes advantage of, because I live in a, like we've talked about this, Sarge.
Yes.
I live in a community where there's a lot of elderly people, and
Thanks for your support, Albert.
he literally takes advantage of these people because it's the only way that they can get their groceries. I mean, and like me, I'm a single mom, and I don't want to drive. Sometimes I don't have the time to drive 30 fucking minutes to go to a Walmart or go to a big box store like Aldi's, Walmart, Target, whatever. So I'll go here in town to the grocery store, and I'm telling you, I paid almost $9 for a thing of fucking Hellman's mayo.
So you remember that
$9.
Larry, you remember that little town I was in, East Prairie, before I moved here?
Yes.
So East Prairie is a town of like 250 people, and they have one small store. The closest town is Sykeston. It's about a half hour away. And I did the same thing. $9.50 for a thing of Hellman's. Dude, so right before I moved here, I bought a dozen and a half, 18 eggs. $13
Jesus.
for a dozen and a half eggs. And I wouldn't have bought them if I didn't need them.
So I paid
They just stayed on the same
$7.45 today for a dozen eggs.
Milk in that store is close to $7 for a gallon of milk. I went to go buy 2 avocados, and when I saw the price of them, I told them to kick rocks. It was $8 for 2 avocados.
That's because, you know what?
That's because what?
Nope, I'm gonna leave it.
Well, I'm actually fixing to start going over to a friend of mine's house to get eggs because I don't like the prices in the grocery store.
Eggs are getting ridiculous, dude.
Larry, you know what? In my town, our town whatever just approved that we can have chickens in town, like no more than 8. And my uncle just bought 12 chicks and built a little, hen house and whatever. And I'm thinking about it, but I'm like, I don't know if I really want to, if I have the time for that, but it'd be so much fucking cheaper.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
I can
no,
read
you don't need a whole lot of space for them either.
No. If you get 8 chicks, you only actually need a pen that's like a 10 by 10.
Right.
And depending on, I don't know if you have a
No, I'm not taking you outside. I'm giving you your sweet potato. No.
A feed store.
There it is.
I'm not talking about Tractor Supply and stuff like that. I'm talking about a home locally owned and operated feed store.
Oh, I got plenty of them around here. I live out in the country area.
Well, see, it's close
Welcome
to
back, cowboy.
50-pound bag of laying mash at Tractor Supply, and I can go over to Cash and Carry Feeds and get a 50-pound bag of grower layer mash for $9. And 50 pounds will, 50 pounds will probably get you about 3 weeks with 8 to 10 chickens.
Yeah, that's about right.
So they kind of take care of themselves. If you get a hanging feeder and a hanging waterer, you can fill that water up once a day, and that should be enough water for them for 24 hours. And then when you fill up the hanging feeder, that's usually good. And for that many chickens, you could probably get by for 2 days on the large hanging feeder.
Yeah, that sounds
Okay.
about right.
So, but let's just say that y'all's feed store is around $20 for that bag.
It's only $10 for that bag here, or $9.88, I think it is.
Yeah, that's what I pay for it. I'm talking about like a Tractor Supply or something.
I have a fleet
So-
supply.
Once they get up to where they're laying, you'll probably wind up getting probably 4 to 5 eggs a day. But if you don't eat eggs every day, or even if you do eat eggs every day, 8 to 10 chickens would be a plenty for you and one other person to cover y'all in eggs.
So my mom
So
has
my grandmother eats 3 fried eggs every morning. Every morning. And I live with her. We live together. So I know it would be more cost efficient for us to have chickens, but I think I got too much going on myself. That would be a little bit harder for me to tack on another chore, I guess.
Well, you're talking to somebody that is medically messed up as far as my neck, my back, and stuff. But when I fell back in 2019, buddy of mine, I called him and said, "Hey, look, here's how much I want. Come get all the birds, get the chicken house and stuff like that. You can have all of it for this price." So he come got them. But when he come to the house, I had 40 chickens, about 150 quail, a trio of
Quails are good, dude.
a trio of birds. Her 4 kids and her husband.
Damn.
And let me tell you, if you can ever get quail eggs, which are kind of expensive, in a lot of places.
But dude, you want to make food look super fucking fancy? Put them teeny tiny little fried quail eggs on there.
I love quail eggs, but I could not find them around here.
I like pickled quail eggs.
Oh, I
Unless
love
I buy
pickled
from
quail
a farmer.
Sarge, I've actually got a pair of scissors that's made specifically for opening up a quail egg so you don't bust the yolk.
Yeah.
Oh, I have one of those too. Yeah.
But what I would do is I had a special pan. It's like a 4-inch pan, I think it was.
Yeah.
And I would crack 10 quail eggs and put them in that pan and cook it. So every bite of my egg sandwich had a yolk in it.
Oh, nice.
My daughter, okay, so I love them too, but my daughter calls them, she will not, here's the thing. She always wants yolk eggs. That's what she calls them. So she basically wants a fried egg, but with it super yolky, but she will not eat the whites. She only wants that yolky part to dip her toast in. but then she will refuse to eat the white part. But hear me out. She loves scrambled eggs. She will eat a fried egg, like on a sandwich, on a burger. But she goes, Mom, can you make me some yolky eggs? I'm like, girl, eggs are expensive. You're not going to waste these whites, okay?
Right.
They're gross, she says. And I'm like, I've seasoned them. I've tried to do everything. She goes, well, they look weird and they feel weird. And I'm like, but you would rather eat the yolk out of all the things? That's what you like. And you're
Will
afraid
she
of the
like?
white
Will
part?
she eat like a frittata or something?
I've never made her a frittata.
I got a really good spinach and feta frittata recipe,
You might have to send me that.
and it's super
Like-
simple too.
So my oldest and I are still on. Well, we were earlier today. I kept him home from school so we can still have a me and him day.
Mhm.
And this morning I was like, what do you want for breakfast, bud? And he goes, well, I want an omelet with ham, bacon, cheese, mushrooms, tomatoes, onion. And I'm like, oh, bud, okay, all right. So I had to go to the store and I made this stuffed ass omelet. And he was so excited about it. But he goes, you didn't leave it runny in the middle. And I'm like, it's not supposed to be runny in the middle. And he goes, well, that's how I like it. Still ate it, but I'm like, okay.
I have a trick for that too.
I'm terrible at making an omelet the right way because I put too much shit in it.
I just gave Loki a sweet potato, and it has tore up all over my couch.
Oh, no. What kind of couch do you have?
Oh, fake! Oh, he's ruined the couch anyway. It's like
Fabric?
it's a futon, but it's like one of those like fake leather deals, and he's ripped all the fake leather off of it.
Oh no.
Yeah. And now there's sweet potato all over it.
See, I have a real leather couch. Whenever my kids make a mess, I can just wipe that shit right off.
Oh, I mean, I can.
Dalton, you doing all right tonight, dude? So, Sarge, Dalton and Smokey is another veteran and service dog team.
They can come in if they'd like to. I'll give them a follow. I'm actually sending invites. I was trying to follow, but it's not letting me.
He may, I guess he may have dropped.
No, it says he's in here. I just gave him a follow.
All right.
Well, that's like Frank and Squirrel. We still talk quite a bit, even though he left the app. He only lives like 3 hours from me too.
How do you know when people are in, like, who's in the live? Can only you see that?
No, if you go up next to where
Oh,
you
that's
see,
right. I'm sorry.
and then right next to the like leave the live button, you can click that, and it'll tell you who's in. It's not always accurate.
Well, the
Okay.
thing is, unless they have their thing turned on,
If they don't have their rankings turned on, you won't see.
right.
Thank you for the ruse.
You're welcome. Okay. I get what you're saying now. All right.
I'm sorry, Sarge. He was firing EMS.
No, I see that. No worries.
Cowboy, come back in the box. Is he gone again?
I don't know.
Yeah, I
Yeah, he's going in. I think he's scrolling through.
probably. You know, he kind of had a rough day. I think it was yesterday. Sarge, you weren't in there, but
Well, I hate to talk about him if he's not here.
he was in Sweets' live yesterday.
I don't know who that is, so.
It's my team leader for the agency.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Let me know when you fill out that application so I can tell them to look out for it.
I'll probably wind up doing it tomorrow, dude. When I can get
That's fine. That's fine. I got a ton of shit I got to do tomorrow. I got to get, while I'm getting my stuff fixed, Justin, the Australian guy, I got to go. He sent me a bunch of videos where he like shows where he's getting nannered and everything else. I got to package them all up, put them into Discord, into the agency Discord. So that way they can be sent to the TikTok point of contact that we have to see if they can get that shit fixed. And because that's the only reason he hasn't been able to join, because he keeps getting banned so much. He literally said somebody's name in a live and got kicked off 30 seconds later.
Well, you know, I've got I had 3 videos. We got 5 altogether, but I had 3 videos that were duets, and they were removed for alcohol, drugs, and something else. And I'm like, what? So I appealed them yesterday and got notice that those 3 were put back up. But I've still got 2. The 2 that I did yesterday, I think it was. One of them was the wolf and me.
Okay.
And I'll screenshot them later and send it to you. But it says that they can't even if I got enough people to like them and comment and stuff like that, they wouldn't be allowed on the For You page for some reason.
Oh, send me a screenshot of that. Let me look at it.
I will.
I'm gonna tell you now, as far as any of that goes, I can't help you until you're in the agency.
Oh, I know that.
I can't go into the backstage of TikTok and look you up or anything until you're in my team.
Yeah, I know.
Like I went through today and I did about an hour before I went live. I went through and gave all the Aussies their stats on like their like count and their engagements and everything else. So that way they kind of knew where they were sitting for the month so far. I generally try to go through about once a week and give everybody all that stuff. Hey, Crohn's Warrior.
Honey, what are you doing, dude?
Maybe giving him sweet potato was not the smartest idea. I really wish I had a vacuum right now. I didn't need a vacuum at my last place because it was all wood floors. The living room, stairs, and the boys' rooms are all carpeted.
So, Butch's service cat.
Oh,
what the hey? You see how this cat is all.
and notice I got my 18 and plus set.
Yeah.
This one's all like, it's got like planets and shit on it.
Nice.
Not bad for $18.
I'm just hoping I don't get hammered Friday when I go to the VA. My daughter managed to get a hold of flour.
Oh.
And like 4 times a day, and the whole house is perfumed.
Fun.
I don't even go down the hallway to the master bedroom if she's doing that. I mean,
I don't blame you.
dude, I can literally see the smoke coming out from under the door.
Yeah, I dealt with that a little bit when my daughter was here, but I had her open her window.
But now, after Friday, I'll be free for 2 months. But, and me and the wife has been.
I asked her what happened. She said, I don't know. I'll be right back.
Well, then, I hope she didn't get a nanner.
For what?
Don't ask me.
Well, that's what I'm saying. She didn't do nothing or say nothing.
I understand that. But when I get my 2 months free of not having to worry about the VA, the wife goes to take a shower. I go in there and I hotbox the bathroom.
Oh my Lord, the sweet potato all over my floor now. My couch and my floor.
Oh jeez.
Look, I have flip camera. Orange speckles.
Oh jeez.
My couch. Now don't mind the couch. Like I said, he's kind of tore it up, but bad time that I have a vacuum, bub.
Right?
Little shit. He's lucky. I love him.
So, bro, it's probably not going to be too much longer, and I probably will disappear for a little bit. Butch hassles all day long, even in the AC in the house.
Yeah. What, like disappear from the live for a little bit, or?
Probably stay off of social media for a couple of days.
You got my phone numbers. You got my Facebook.
I know.
You have all my stuff to get a hold of me.
I know. I know. I'm just saying it's just going to be kind of rough on me for a couple of days.
I get it.
If it comes to that.
Ah, damn it.
But
I get it.
I'm actually thinking about taking and building a separate box. That way, when it does come down to that, I'll get the vet's office to send him off, and I'll put him in it. And when something happens to me, the wife is going to put him in the box with me.
I got you.
Hey, sweets.
No, you're not going in a box with anything. I will drive down there and put my foot so far up your butt.
I'm talking about of natural. When I go from natural causes, it won't be unnatural. It'll be natural causes.
Okay. Thanks for the roses.
He's gonna be in the. He's gonna go with me.
What the hell does uppies mean?
It means box, but I can't bring anybody up here that's not a vet, sweets. Uppies means come up, right? Be brought up into a box. I sent the live out to her wife to get her in here. Spicy. Because she's a vet.
Well, please tell her to get on live and jump in a box from her side.
Yeah.
Gee. Then you can
Have
ask your
Spicy
question.
next to you. So have Spicy come in next to you. I don't want to break my own rules. Uh-oh, somebody said something no.
Yep. So, Brady, what happened?
I don't know. I was out on my smoke porch and I went inside and it cut out.
I'm going to bring her up only because Spicy's sitting right next to her. And her phone's almost dead. Or Spicy's
I have
almost dead.
no idea who these people are, so sure, it's your life.
Sweet is my team leader for the agency, and Spicy, I'm actually under kind of both of them, Sweet and Spicy.
Cute, love that.
Yeah, so but Spicy's a vet, and been trying to get her in here because I've been saying we need more female veterans in here. She's an Army vet too. Sweets, I just tried to bring you in.
That's kind of the two dogs that I had. I had one that was named
I didn't
Knuckles,
lie.
and the other one was named Brad.
No, you did not lie. She is right next to you.
Brady, did you just come through a live?
Did I?
Aquarium.
Absolutely.
for a while.
Peanut butter out of the car.
Get to do them because he didn't like them to begin with. And there was a lady that needed a bigger dog to guard her house. So we told her we had one that we thought would be good for her. And the deal was if she got to where she couldn't take care of him, we would take him back. Well, dog was at the house. She let her chihuahuas out while he was roaming the house, and one of them bit him where the sun don't shine.
Ooh.
And he rolled them two chihuahuas up into a ball together and laid on them. And he weighed about 130 pounds.
Oof.
And then about 2 weeks later, we get a phone call from her asking us if we could come get him because she went to the doctor and the doctor said that he needed to debrief.
Mom,
Her
laying on the floor. Now you got the chihuahua.
because she had an infection, and they wound up amputating two of her toes because gangrene had started setting up in it.
Oof.
So because of that, she couldn't take care of the dog anymore because she couldn't carry him out on a leash. So we went and got him. Lou, dude, what are you doing? What in the
Yeah,
world?
that sounded real as hell.
I was in her live yesterday when she started doing
When
that
I was
stuff,
at work.
like-
What are you playing with?
I'm in a love. Not playing with anyone. About to be that chihuahua. Love you.
But I will say that being that it's just about 10 o'clock, and I have to end this right at 10 anyhow, and there it goes, 10 o'clock. I appreciate everybody coming in, and you have made it through 100% of your hardest days so far. Keep pushing forward. You got this. And I would love to see everybody next week. So,
I'll try to actually make it on time this time.
okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not. It's
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to Military Broadcast Radio. As we wrap up today's show, we want to remind you that the podcast of today's episode will be available right after we go off the air. So if you missed any part of the show or want to listen again, be sure to check it out. And remember, we're here to support and honor our veterans. Your stories and experiences matter, and we are committed to giving you a platform to share them. That's right. We're here to give our veterans a voice. So don't forget to catch the podcast and stay connected with us. Giving our veterans a voice.